Stacy?
What Stacy? Oh.
Hi, I'm Stacy A.
And I'm Stacy Z.
And this is Channel 60 News. Today we'll be covering
the 60s.
Today we have some exciting breaking news. We're going to be covering the first televised presidential debates between John F. Kennedy and
Nixon.
Good evening. The television and radio stations of the United States and their affiliated stations are proud to provide facilities for a discussion of issues in the current political campaign by the two major candidates for the presidency. The candidates need no introduction. The Republican candidate, Vice President Richard M. Nixon, and the Democratic candidate, Senator John F. Kennedy.
Again in the 60s, that the function of the president is to set before the people the unfinished business of our society, as Franklin Roosevelt did in the 30s, the agenda for our people. What we must do as a society to meet our needs in this country and protect our security and help the cause of freedom. As I said at the beginning, the question before us all, that faces all Republicans and all Democrats, is, can freedom in the next generation conquer, or are the communists going to be successful? That's the great issue. And if we meet our responsibilities, I think freedom will conquer. If we fail to move ahead, if we fail to develop sufficient military and economic and social strength here in this country, then I think that the tide could begin to run against us. And I don't want historians 10 years from now to say, these were the years when the tide ran out for the United States. I want them to say, these were the years when the tide came in. These were the years when the United States started to move again. That's the question before the American people, and only you can decide what you want this country to be, what you want to do with the future. I think we're ready to move, and it is to that great task, if we're successful, that we will address ourselves.
Stacy and Stacy here in our special studio.
welcome back. And now, a word from our sponsors.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Vice President of the United States, Richard M. Nixon. I would like to talk to you for a moment about dollars and cents. Your dollars and cents. Now, my opponents want to increase federal expenditures as much as $18 billion a year. How will they pay for it? There are only two ways. One is to raise your taxes. That hurts everyone. The other is to increase our national debt, and that means raising your prices, robbing you of your savings, cutting into the value of your insurance, hurting your pocketbook every day at the drugstore, the grocery store, the gas station. Is that what you want for America? I say no. I say that's a false doctrine. I say that we can remain the strongest nation on earth only through continuing our program of responsible government. Vote for Nixon and Lodge, November 8th.
Do you want a man for president who's seasoned through and through, but not so doggone seasoned that he won't try something new? A man who's old enough to know and young enough to do. Well, it's up to you, it's up to you, it's strictly up to you. Do you like a man who answers straight, a man who's always fair? We'll measure him against the others, and when you compare, you cast your vote for Kennedy and the change that's overdue. So it's up to you, it's up to you, it's strictly up to you. Kennedy, 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 Kennedy.
Stacy and Stacy here from Channel 60 News. Me and Stacy just like to film our whole lives and hope that something interesting comes up. Today, we're going to show a clip from when we were passing through Greensboro, Alabama.
Stacy, I'm so hungry.
Me too. Excuse me, sir, can you please get up?
Tough luck, little lady. I'm not moving for no white person.
Get up, nigga!
Nope.
Stacy, come on, just sit with me. white bread?
Yes, we do.
Thanks.
Can I get a water?
You'll get that.
This is ridiculous.
Apparently there's some kind of peaceful protest going on down there where blacks are refusing to give up their counter seats to whites. It's caused quite a commotion. Hi, Stacy and Stacy here from Channel 60 News.
It's 1961 and racial tensions are heating up. The Deep South is having a hard time desegregating, and President Kennedy does not want to get involved.
We're going to show you a clip of ambitious black and white Americans who call themselves the Freedom Riders. These people are challenging the South's refusal to desegregate interstate bus lines by traveling through the South.
I'm taking a trip on the Greyhound bus line. I'm riding the front seat to New Orleans this time. Hallelujah, I'm a-traveling. Hallelujah, ain't it fine? Hallelujah, I'm a-traveling down Freedom Line.
I'm not sure that worked out so well for them.
But they definitely made a statement. In other news, it appears that the Germans have built a wall separating East Germany from West Germany. Let's go see what the people have to say about it.
Look, Stacy.
What, Stacy?
We've arrived in East Berlin, the friendliest place on earth.
Ah!
Look, a soldier.
Hello, sir.
Guten Tag.
Looks happy.
Ja,
How do you feel about guarding the Berlin Wall?
was ist gut, ja?
Yeah?
Ja.
Yeah.
Ein shoot anyone that goes in or out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
October the 30th, 1961, they pushed the limits of explosive power further than they'd ever gone, or will probably ever go again. This bomb was codenamed the Tsar. It contained the equivalent of 58 million tons of TNT, or all the explosives used in World War II, multiplied by 10. The Tsar, the biggest bomb, the most powerful device mankind has ever constructed, was to be their masterpiece. And a political showpiece too. 6 camera crews were assigned to film this unique moment in history. The exact moment of release was controlled from the ground. The plume rose right through the cloud layer and kept on rising. It flattened out when the cloud was 40 miles high. The blast wave was still large enough to be measured on its 3rd passage round the world. The bomb was 4 times bigger than anything America has ever exploded.
Continues, a campaign for nuclear disarmament has gained momentum across the country, and ban the bomb protests are popping up everywhere. Stacy and I were lucky enough to get to interview some of these protesters.
Ban the bomb! 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 Ban the bomb!
Hi, Stacy and Stacy here in Washington, D.C.
In what seems to be an insurgence of ban the bomb protests popping up across the nation.
Ban the bomb! Ban the bomb!
Let's have an interview, shall we? Hello, sir.
Hey man,
What is it that you guys are doing here?
man, we're protesting the USSR and their bomb testing because we don't want bombs ruining our planet, man.
Oh, okay, all right. We're gonna move on to the next protester. Hello there.
Hello.
What's your name?
Sarah.
All right, my name is Stacy. Okay, how long have you guys been protesting out here?
We've been out here for a while.
Excuse me, sir. We're trying to do an interview. If you could just step back for a
Fight the
second.
power, man.
Yep. All right. How long have you guys been protesting?
We've been here for a few days, ever since they started testing that H-bomb over in that.
Ban the bomb.
How long do you plan on staying here?
We'll stay here as long as it takes to get the bomb banned.
Yeah!
Alrighty. Hello. Oh, all right. Looks like he doesn't want to have an interview.
Ban
after
the
all.
bomb!
Stacy,
Yes,
Ban the
Stacy.
bomb!
come here. Help me. Let's go, Stacy.
Now we're gonna turn it over to Peter, our producer.
It's 1962, and we're going to take you to the University of Mississippi, where James Meredith is attempting to become the first black man to register there. Let's take a look.
Hi, Stacy here, reporting from University of Mississippi, where James Meredith is about to become the first black person to enter college.
Hello, I'm James Meredith, and I'm here to learn.
We don't accept colored people at this school.
Well, the president says you do.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi, Stacy and Stacy here from Channel 60 News. It's 1963 and the government is taking a stand for women's rights.
It's Stacy.
And Stacy here again with Channel 60 News.
Today we will be interviewing people about the new Equal Pay Act. This act will ensure that men and women are to be paid equally.
Look, there's someone now. Hi, ma'am. What is your opinion about the new Equal Pay Act?
Well, it used to be that women were paid significantly less than men, but now it's all going to change.
Do you believe that women are just as qualified as men to handle the same jobs?
Of course I do. We're just as smart as them and we're just as capable too.
Well, thank you for your time, and we'll be back after these messages.
Here are 5 of your favorite friends, Barbie, Ned, Skipper, Alan, and Ken. But if you think they're the same as they've always been, you'd better take another look. Better check them again. Now you can see that they've all acquired a brand new look that Barbie inspired. Designers call this the Barbie look, this great new fashion look. And these bendable legs really look so natural, and the way that they move is so lifelike that you really be amazed at all the things they can do, and the way that you pose them is up to you. You can sit them on a sofa or the edge of a bed, or you can make them sit right on the floor instead. They can cross their legs and relax a while, or sit down to dinner in formal style. You can pose them together in dozens of ways. You can even have them dancing the latest craze. You can put them in a really swinging pose, and they look so graceful in all their clothes. And that's just a part of the fashion look, the great new Barbie look. You'll get Barbie, Mid, Skipper, Alan, and Ken, all the go-together furniture to sit them in. And you'll find them all where the best toys sell. You can tell them to tell, they're swell.
G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe, fighting man from head to toe, on the land, on the sea, in the air.
G.I. Joe attack! Boom, boom! G.I. Joe takes the hill! Bam, bam! Horrific battle!
Terrific equipment to have a battle with. When you get G.I. Joe and the authentic G.I. Joe equipment, you'll have the greatest realism, the greatest fun you ever had in playing soldier. Box after box of authentic uniforms and equipment, so you can change your G.I. Joe soldier into a camouflage Marine ready for battle, a Navy frogman with complete scuba suit and inflatable life raft, an Air Force pilot with high-altitude helmet and air vest. Get G.I. Joe and get G.I. Joe equipment, so you can set up exciting battle action whenever you want. Remember, only G.I. Joe is G.I. Joe.
Hi, Stacy and Stacy here, and we're back with another exclusive interview. Hello, sir. Do you feel that women are as qualified as men?
No.
Well, why is that? We do the same job, we just weren't being paid the same amount.
Well, I mean, I love my wife and all, but women just aren't as qualified when it comes to certain jobs as men are. They don't work as efficiently as men do.
Oh, well, I really hope your wife isn't watching this, because I don't think she'd feel the same way.
Whoa, hey. I didn't say anything bad about my wife. I mean, she makes a mean apple crisp and all, but she just doesn't work as efficiently.
Well, now it's law, so you're just going to have to treat us as equals.
No, we don't. All we have to do is differentiate between job titles a little more. A worker of a lower rank isn't as paid as much as their superiors, no matter whether they're a man or a woman.
Well, that's not...
Okay, commercial break.
Have you noticed? You hear something new at fountains today. People who think young say, Pepsi, please.
The lively crowd today agree. Those who think young say Pepsi, please. They pick the right one, the modern light one. Now it's Pepsi for those who think young. When you say Pepsi, please, you're putting yourself among people who like their leisure with Pepsi, the drink that's young. So go ahead and pick the drink that lets you drink young as you think. Yes, get the right one, the modern light one. Now it's Pepsi for those who think young.
And back to you, Peta.
There was a large protest in Washington, D.C. today led by the face of the civil rights movement, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Over 200,000 people showed up to hear Dr. King speak, and we were there to cover it. Here's a clip of his speech.
This must become true. And so let freedom ring from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring, and when this happens, and when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Breaking news! The president has just been shot. We're gonna show you a clip from earlier today.
Stacy, I love your outfit.
Oh my god, I love yours too.
Oh, hi!
Oh, hi.
Stacy and Stacy here, reporting live from Dallas, Texas. It's such a beautiful day out and we're at the parade.
We're waiting for President John F. Kennedy to come rolling by in his car.
Get a shot of the sky, it's so blue.
Awesome day, beautiful. Whoa, what's that?
Bam, bam.
Oh my god!
The president has been shot! What is going on? Chaos. People are rushing in from the street. Hi, Stacy and Stacy here. It's 1964 and a new radical civil rights leader has risen up. Me and Stacy were lucky enough to be there with our cameras rolling.
This just in, it's still the 60s. Stacy and Stacy here at Malcolm X's speech. Let's listen in.
So it's time in 1964 to wake up, and when you see them coming up with that kind of conspiracy, let them know your eyes are open, and let them know something else that's wide open too. It's got to be the ballot or the bullet. The ballot or the bullet. If you're afraid to use an expression like that, you should get on out of the country. You should get back to the cotton patch. You should get back in the alley. You should get back in the alley. They get all the Negro vote, and after they get it, the Negro gets nothing in return. All they did when they got to Washington was give a few big Negroes big jobs. Those big Negroes didn't need big jobs. They already had jobs. That's camouflage. That's trickery. That's treachery. Window dressing. Window dressing. I'm not trying to knock out the Democrats or the Republicans. We'll get them in a minute. But it is true. You put the Democrats first, and the Democrats put you last. Thank you.
Great.
And now to our legislation expert, Debbie Downer.
Hello.
The Civil Rights Act was just passed, freeing the country from public segregation and eliminating unequal voter registration requirements.
Thanks, Debbie.
Hi, Stacy.
And Stacy here on another segment of
Channel 60 News.
We're here today with Mr. Richard Jones, and we're going to discuss the Civil Rights Act. So, sir, how do you feel about the Civil Rights Act?
It's a load of crap.
And why do you feel that way, sir?
It ain't right. It just ain't right. Black people and white people just ain't the same. I mean, I'm not saying we need to enslave them or nothing, but just ain't right.
Oh, that's good, I think.
I mean, we really don't need to enslave them, but we do need to control them economically, so we basically own them. We control their source of income.
Oh, well, that's an interesting take on the new act. And now a word from our sponsors.
Hamburgers at McDonald's are fun. McDouble hamburgers at McDonald's are double the fun. Shake at McDonald's are fun. French fries at McDonald's are fun. Oh, yeah. Filet of fish sandwiches at McDonald's are fun. McDouble cheeseburgers at McDonald's are fun. Just going to McDonald's is fun. Look for the Golden Arches, where quality starts fresh every day.
Uh-huh, gotcha.
Caught me what?
Judy, you're always raving about Cheer, but you're not using it.
Oh, I always use Cheer in hot water. But see, this is a cold water wash.
You didn't know?
Know what?
Cheer's got so much power in cold water.
Yeah.
You don't need a special cold water detergent.
Aha! But what about the whites? Well, get those clean in cold water.
Yep, even the whites.
Come on, how?
Cheer's preset for cold water.
What do you mean?
Well, it cleans and whitens better than any leading cold water detergent.
Any of them?
Any of them.
So if you're right, then that means that I don't need two detergents.
Right.
But if you're wrong...
Well, was I right? White enough?
White enough? Look at that shirt. I mean, look at this laundry whiteness.
And in cold water with Cheer.
Yes. Here, I won't need this anymore. Oh, look at these socks. They're saying I'm white. Oh, I'm so excited.
Now we're going to take you to a clip from the Nobel Peace Prize ceremony where Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. received the Nobel Peace Prize for his work in ending racial segregation and discrimination.
I have the great honor on behalf of the Nobel Committee to hand over to you the insignia of the Nobel Peace Prize, the diploma and the gold medal. Thank you very much.
Hi, Stacy and Stacy here. We saw the most amazing thing today. Stacy and I were just taking our daily stroll.
And we film all our time together.
And we came across a lynching, and we caught it all on video. Gee whiz, Stacy, I'm starting to think these blacks and whites will never get along. Yeah, I don't know. Segregation's getting worse. Yeah, the KKK, they're starting to ship them into the north.
Oh my god. That's legit. I mean, crazy. Legitimately crazy.
True that, Stacy. True that.
Hey guys, there's a lynching over there, and there's a guy, and he's dying.
Oh my god!
Let's go. We don't want to miss it. Excuse me, sir. How does it feel to be lynched? Yep. He sounds excited. You want a picture?
I think he's dead. Yeah.
All right, here. Polaroid. That'll be a nice postcard, don't you think?
I'll tell my mom.
Go tell your mom. Go tell her. Should we go get some friends? Let's call them up.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss this.
Okay.
Hi, Stacy here. It's 1965 and we're ready to listen to Malcolm X's speech, so let's have a listen.
Got you!
No! 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 Don't do that! No, it's not good!
Stacy and Stacy here from Channel 60 News. It's 1965 and we are on an airplane.
Simulator.
President Johnson has given us a behind-the-scenes look at his new Operation Rolling Thunder. So let's start the simulation, shall we?
Rolling Thunder.
Me and Stacy took an impromptu vacation to Vietnam the other day. Here's what we saw.
Hi, Stacy and Stacy here in Vietnam.
We're going to interview a soldier today. Excuse me, sir.
What are you doing?
Relax.
Charlie's all around here, man. Get down.
We
I'm
just
get shot like him.
Stacy,
See that? That little boy?
Oh wow.
He's dead.
It's terrible.
Dead.
Can we just ask you a few questions, sir?
Yeah. Make it quick.
Okay. How did you join the military?
Huh?
How did you join the military?
How do you think, man? The government, they put me in here, man. I didn't want to be here. You think I want to be killing people? Mm-mm. I tried to get out of the draft. They still took me.
How were you received in Vietnam?
How was I received? My helicopter got shot down. That's how I was received. My whole company died. Just me. Just me.
Sounds terrible. I'm sorry about
Yeah.
that. So how do you feel about the Vietnam War?
How do I feel about the Vietnam War? How do I feel? Let me tell you something about the war in Vietnam. It's terrible. There's people dying here. I've killed people, man. I've seen some things, man.
I'm sure.
All right?
I'm sure you have.
Yeah.
So how long have you been here again?
About 6 months.
All right.
Yeah.
And when do you see yourself returning?
Man, I ain't never gonna leave, man.
Oh, all right. Awesome. Have you heard about the peace protests going on in your home country, and how do you feel about that?
Peace protests?
Yes, they're protesting for peace. They want the war to end.
Man, I wish the war could have ended a long time ago, man. It's never gonna end for me, man.
Yeah. Stacy, he seems kind of busy, huh?
Yeah.
I think we should just leave him alone for a little bit.
You guys gonna get shot. You gotta watch yourself.
Nice to know.
Thanks. Bye, Soldier Joe. And now to Debbie for updates about the government.
Today, President Johnson signed the Medicare bill. This bill will provide Americans with low-cost hospitalization and medical insurance for the elderly. At the White House bill signing ceremony, the president enrolled former President Harry Truman as the first Medicare beneficiary and presented him with the nation's first Medicare card. Also, recently, Johnson signed the Voting Rights Act in 1965. This law will crack down on states that deny blacks the right to vote despite the 15th Amendment through the usage of poll taxes or literacy tests. Thank you.
Hi! It's 1966 and the feminist movement has reached new heights with the formation of
NOW, now,
the National Organization for Women. Stacy and I get the chance to interview its founder today, and here's what she had to say. Hi ladies! Today we have a special treat for you. Coming all the way from Peoria, Illinois, where she spends her day organizing a national organization for women,
we'd like to welcome
Betty Friedan!
Woo! Hello, and thanks for having me today.
So Betty, what inspires you to fight for women's rights?
Well, I am a woman, and I think it's more than time for us women to be treated as equals.
Right. Now, do you think that the movement for racial equality hinders the crusade for women's rights?
Not at all. I think both movements deserve respect. In fact, I believe that the movement for women's rights can take a lot from the movement for racial equality.
Makes sense. So, Betty, how do you think legislation like the Equal Pay Act has helped your cause?
We at NOW are big fans of government intervention to further our cause. It has legitimized what we are trying to accomplish, which is to take action to bring women into full participation in mainstream American society.
Wow, thanks for your time. Commercial.
Hey, look who's working at Burger King, my former magician. His tricks never worked. Magician, make me a Whopper.
Make you a Whopper. Okay, you're a Whopper.
No, I mean, give me a Whopper. Phew. Now make me a vanilla shake.
You're a vanilla shake.
Hey, you made me a bag of French fries.
Nobody's perfect.
Burger King, where kids are king.
Hi, Stacy and Stacy here, and we just saw the new Star Trek series last night.
And we're already fans.
And we got you a special exclusive clip, so here you go.
It's 1967, and we have a sports update. The first Super Bowl took place the other day, and we have some highlights. Let's take a look.
January 15th, 1967. A sparse crowd gathered for pro football's first ever Super Bowl. This much-anticipated event featured Vince Lombardi's Green Bay Packers against the upstart Kansas City Chiefs. The heavily favored Packers got things going early when Max McGee holed in an amazing one-hand grab for the game's first score. Jim Taylor sliced through the Kansas City defense for Green Bay's second touchdown. Then in the second half, a Len Dawson pass was intercepted by the Packers' Willie Wood, sealing the Green Bay victory. And when the final gun sounded, the Green Bay Packers were the first ever Super Bowl champions.
Hi, Stacy here. It's 1968 and Martin Luther King Jr. has just been shot. I was taking my daily stroll, without Stacy this time, and came across the shooting. This is what we captured.
Yeah. They're real pretty, man. What? Oh!
Breaking news. Channel 60 here. Excuse me, sir. Can you give me a recap of the events that have just gone down?
Call 911!
I'm gonna say Martin Luther King Jr. has just been assassinated by an unknown gunman. We're here at the motel. Excuse me.
Call 911!
What were the events? Did you notice anything suspicious?
No, we're just standing on the balcony.
What were his last words?
Ben, play it real pretty.
That's coming from you, from Channel 60.
Hi,
Stacy and Stacy here from Channel 60 News. On the moon!
Just kidding, it's a simulator.
But really, 2 Americans are planning on going to the moon in the next several months. Liftoff! Woo! It's just Stacy Z here today. Stacy A called in sick. It's 1969. Woodstock.
Yeah, man.
I'm just gonna observe this scene.
Child in a family making miles. Mama seems to know what lay in store. But all my sons for the bat I kept on turning till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. When I turned 21 in prison,
Hey, man. Far out.
Mama tried to raise me better, but her feeding night and night. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. Tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried so very hard, but I refused. But I turned 21 in prison, living life without parole. No one to set me right. Mama tried to raise me better, but her feeding night and night. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her feeding night and night. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried.
What's going on? What are you guys doing?
We're at Woodstock,
Fighting
man.
the power.
Yeah, man.
Wow, these brownies are good.
No, Dougie.
Want to know what's in them?
Secret
What's so
recipe.
funny? What do you guys think you're doing out here?
We're just having a good time, you know. Peace, love, and music, man. That's what we're about.
Look at the portal. Go into the portal, Dougie.
Oh man, look at those birds flying.
Far out.
Dude, I wish I could fly.
So what do you hope by achieving by being out here
Dude,
in this
what if
field?
I could fly?
We're just fighting the power, man.
Fighting
you
the
know?
power? What does that even mean?
You
No,
know?
Dougie.
Fighting what
Special
power?
prize on you.
The power, man. The government, man.
Yeah, the
They're trying to hold us
system.
back.
Fighting the man.
Yeah. And
Oh.
Vietnam, you know, we don't like
Go,
that.
Dougie.
And what if I fly? What? I could fly.
Shut up.
Dude, I can fly.
You're nuts, man.
Well, these people sound very productive. I'm just gonna let them be for a little bit. They seem like highly intelligent folks. Thank you for watching this segment of Channel 60 News.
These brownies are great, Stacy.
Yum.
Stacy?
What, Stacy?
I can't believe that dress still fits. Hasn't it been like 10 years?
Come on.
This is gonna be awesome.
Ow.
What am I supposed to say?
Is this gonna like,
I don't know.
what's gonna happen? Am I gonna get hurt?
No, it's
No.
not. Pop.
It just kind of.
It's gonna pop.
The grass is on fire, the grass is on fire, the grass is...
Oh, wow. That's a lot of smoke, huh? All right.
Jen, stop recording.
Yeah!
All right. Good dog.
Jen,
Okay.
turn it on.
It's on!
All right. Well, put it over here. I guess. I don't know what to do. All right.
Just drop it.
Just go, Jen. Go.
Sorry,
Do you think that the movement for racial equality hinders?
I'm sorry, what was that, Stacy?
Sorry, it's the brownies. It's the brownies.
What brownie? Since 1960.
We're not that far along yet.
Commercial.
We should just go with the old one.
Okay, yep, the old one works. And scene.
Hi, Stacy and Stacy here from Channel 60 News.
It's 1961, and the racial tensions are heating up.
The Deep South.
The Deep South.
They're having problems desegregating, and Stacy doesn't know her lines.
What?